I'm Alayna at Alayna Spirits on the YouTube, alaynaspirit.com, and alaynaspirit@live.com. Okay, today we're going to talk more about atomic restructuring and ascension. Now, even though these aren't very Mayan techniques, remember the Dresden Codex, and we were missing that top row? That top row was to help our body structures completely atomically change. Okay, so I had talked about that I've already been flying my Merkaba and going out through space, but I did make it, and it is far. I am Luke Skywalker. I am good at that. So I get to this gate, and I can't get onto the other side of the gate. It is in a different dimension, and I think that it's because I have to become a different energy frequency to be able to get to the other side of that, where our Merkabas are taking us. Okay, so this restructuring is all about getting us in alignment, not only to use our Merkabas, but to actually get to where we want to go, to get to the other side. Okay, so we're going to start off with a couple of definitions, so we're all on the same page why I'm using this phrase. So I am presence is an electronic body, okay? Higher mental body, you're still in the flesh. So remember those pictures where you have your higher mental body, the light is coming down, and then you have this body. This body down here is in the illusionary world. So the higher mental body projects this image through the hologram down into this appearance illusionary world. So what we do is we constantly are forgiving ourselves, constantly letting go of the anger, constantly letting go of self-hates and fears, and every time we forgive ourselves and let that illusion go, we get lighter, because all of that heaviness and darkness is holding us down. So our higher mental body is directly in a line with divine intelligence. It has no lies, no imperfections, never makes mistakes, never gets sick, never gets old, okay? Never dies, because it's not an illusion, okay? So the intellectual is the attainment of information in this illusionary world, in the appearance world. So I know more than you in the appearance world that is totally a lie, which is totally illusionary, but I know more about it. That's intellectual. Intelligence comes from divine intelligence. So we're going to discuss how we do that, and we are going to be completely restructuring how we have been trained to operate completely backwards. The Mayans didn't operate this way. Okay? So we're trying to get back to the original way so we can do this work. Okay, so our focus needs to be completely on our higher mental bodies. Okay? Now, this is the way we were trained. Divine intelligence comes in through the crown chakra, goes into the brain. God only knows what we do with it. Then comes down into the feeling world, our heart. Remember this area right here, our heart and our solar plexus is our ever-ready bunny that actually manifests this illusionary appearance world. Okay? So now we're going to do it Mayan style. Now we're going to do it the right way. Watch. And Michael Jackson and the Fountain movie did this. Michael Jackson did this a lot, just in case we didn't catch it the first time. He's threw his head back out of alignment. Divine intelligence goes straight into our feeling world. Then it goes up here to the brain. So what we're going to learn to do is bring the light into our hearts, flood our hearts with so much love, so much beautiful, perfect emotion, and then it's going to go up to the brain, and we're going to requalify it through love, not through ego, not through fear, not through negativity, through the pineal gland. Okay? So, like I said from the very, very beginning in our first lessons, anything that we're going to manifest, we need to manifest it in joy and gratitude. I think, especially in the Western world, we know how to manifest through hate and anger and fear better than everybody. But look how well that works for us. Let's try to change that too and bless everything we see and walk in joy and gratitude and be like innocent little children that are just so happy because we're all going to Disneyland. And we know what? We could make this whole world a Disneyland, an e-ticket. The best ticket of all. When you were little, when I was little, we had e-tickets. Okay, so the next step we're going to do is changing our atomic structure. Is we're going to take this glass, and I'm not at home so I can't do it, but if you've got like a wine glass, fill it with cream and 7-Up. Okay? You might want to put crystals all around it. You might want to put it in a jar and just bury it in crystals. Put it on sea salt. Definitely I would be doing chimes or Tibetan Buddhist monk bell or something like that, where you really harmonize it, okay? And we are going to call that liquid light. Next step is I would ask Mighty I Am Presence to turn that into liquid light. And when we drink that, it is effervescent because it's got the 7-Up in it. It is going, and now Mighty I Am Presence has made it liquid light. Now we drink it and our whole atomic structure starts changing. Get our head out of the way. Let divine intelligence come into the heart. Let the liquid body come through our whole body and change our atomic structure. Now our brain is our receiver and distributor. So we need to have it receive pure love and divine intelligence, divine order. We need that energy to go up into our brain, okay? So I started doing that, and I started focusing on my pineal gland, and I'm going to have some people's sites when I get home. I'll write them up, of people who have sent pineal gland expansion videos, so I'll put those down. I would like this to be a collective site of everybody's work, you know, so I'll be sending you off to their sites. So you're focusing on your own pineal gland. Okay, so you go inward, and it's amazing because I've been flying through space forever. And you go inside your brain and you're flying through space. And there are lights just like in space. And it's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So you shoot with your heart energy into that pineal gland, and the light just explodes. This is a part of changing your atomic structure. Okay? You want to focus inward instead of outward. Okay, your heart is the director of your consciousness. Your heart is the director, not your brain. Your heart is the director of your consciousness. So that's a reversal. So again, bliss, bliss. So we are now going to train our brain to be obedient to the heart. Our brain is now going to become obedient to the heart. Not this way anymore. So, I am now going to refuse all the power of appearances, because that comes from here. So we've got the higher mental body projecting down all these appearances to help us learn whatever lessons that we need to learn to love ourselves and let go. And, you know, there's two ways to do this. You can either just go up back into your higher mental body, or you can throw yourself in hell